Hi guys. This video is about my liquid diet for pre-op. Okay. My doctor requires a 2-week liquid pre-op diet. All liquid. Okay. I'm gonna start by saying that's not what I did. Okay. And I'm only honest. So, because I think part of the value of these videos on YouTube is that they give honest, truthful, open details of what happened. And when I started my pre-op diet, and that first day, it was difficult. I wasn't so much hungry. It's that I just knew I couldn't do liquids. And I went looking on for videos, and I went looking for like posts on Lapband talk, maybe even obesity help, people who didn't follow it. I'm not saying that, so I'm not here to encourage people not to follow a pre-op liquid diet, but I'm just here to be truthful. So maybe if somebody's in it and they feel weak and that know that other people mess up. So, okay, I'm going to give you a little background. Between my first meeting with the doctor and the consultation, I gained some weight. Now, I know it was because of some supplements I was taking, plus I was bloated, but obviously he thought I was on a bender and gaining weight. It was like, 8 pounds or something. That was a lot because it had only been 3 weeks. But I never gained 8 pounds. And because I weigh every day, when I'm trying to lose weight or monitoring my weight, I know, like, I would started supplements, and then one day there was a 4-pound gain. So I knew it wasn't like food or anything, but obviously he didn't believe me. So he says to me, this was back in August. Hadn't even set my surgery date, which was October 6th. So it's like October 25th. So 6 weeks before what eventually would be my surgery date, he says, okay, this is fine, but I want you to start on liquids now. I'm sorry. And I told the doctor, are you trying to kill me? I can't do that. And he's like, oh, you wouldn't die from the liquid diet. I said, yes, I would, mentally. So he's like, okay, well, I guess sort of like don't gain any more weight, watch your weight. But I was honest. And I think we have to be honest generally as much as we can with our doctors. And so it's really easy for a doctor to say, just for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, we didn't know how long it would be on liquid. I'm not going to do that. So I told him that, and he was like, okay. So now, finally, I was, doing okay. Then we got my surgery date, and it was time to go on the liquid diet. Okay. Now, please, nobody follow me, but I'm being honest. This is what I did. So I'm not encouraging anybody not to follow their doctor's orders. Please follow your doctor's orders or consult your physician. I'm not a doctor. Again, I don't play one on the internet. This is just my personal experience. I went online and I researched what people did. Some people don't have a pre-op diet. Some people have a pre-op diet, just a calorie base. Some people have one where they have to drink the protein shakes and then a low-carb dinner or something like that, because obviously the purpose is to shrink the liver. So after the first day, I said, I'm not going to be able to do this for 2 weeks. And maybe I could have, but I would have just really been suffering. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. So I did some research, and they said low-carb diets shrink the liver. And they did a study and everything. So I said, okay, I'm going to do my own thing. Sorry. Trying to be honest, that's the point of these videos, right? But I'm, again, not encouraging anybody else to do what I did. But if anybody else didn't follow the diet, I would like to know, so I don't feel like I'm the only person in the world that has never followed a liquid diet for pre-op. And people probably going to say, well, if you can't follow it before, then how are you going to follow it after? Because after, I know it's necessary to heal, but before, honestly, I think it's just punishment. I know they want people to lose weight, but there is probably a lot less, for me, a lot less restrictive way to do that. Okay, so what I decided to do is I was drinking the protein shakes for breakfast and lunch. I'm not saying I need to eat anything sweet or anything. I just needed some food. So what I did is I decided that I was going to eat eggs for one meal every day, because I looked at the nutritional content of eggs, and I've had them like when I was on Atkins and stuff, and I just ate eggs for dinner. 3 eggs, a half a piece of 2% cheese on it. Oh my God, it was so good. Those eggs were so good. Every day I would have the eggs. Now this was my plan. So the first day I did all liquids. The last 2 days I said before surgery I was going to do all the liquids. But in between I was going to have some eggs. I said I was going to have eggs every day. Now most days my calories were like 400 or something, because I had a 110 calorie EAS protein shake for breakfast. They taste okay. If you got to have a protein shake, and I'm not one, I don't cook, I don't make stuff, so I wasn't going to buy protein powder and make a bunch of stuff and be all creative like other people. I wasn't going to do that. I had to buy something pre-packaged I could drink in my car or drink at my desk or something like that. So I bought those. I had one for breakfast. Maybe I would have some orange juice for lunch. I tried to stay away from the Crystal Light and the sugar-free Jell-O, because I found out they were artificially sweetened, and I don't like artificial stuff in my body and chemicals and stuff. So I would have one of those for breakfast. Maybe for lunch I would have probably skip lunch. And then when I came home, I would cook me 3 eggs and put some cheese on there. And every day I look forward to that. Oh my God, it was so good. And it was just good, because when I looked at it, it had the same nutritional makeup as far as fat, cholesterol, probably less sodium, protein grams, because 3 eggs had 18 grams of protein. So I did that every day. Now, there were also some mess ups, so I'm confessing. Don't beat me up. I said, okay, if carbs are the problem and you need to shrink your liver, then I'm going to eat. And I read some people whose diet had meat in it, like, meat and vegetables. So I bought me some chicken. And I had some chicken like 2 days as my dinner. Instead of the eggs, I had the chicken. Like 300 calories. I monitored the calories. So I had a protein shake for breakfast. And then I had the chicken, the 300 calories of chicken for dinner. Now, I could have called my doctor and told him, but obviously he probably would have canceled my surgery, and I'm already self-pay. And, I guess I wasn't sort of like, well, it's my money, and if he can't do the surgery, it's my money. I wasn't like that, but maybe a little bit in the back of my head. But, again, I thought my liver would be shrunk enough, because what I saw and what other people's diet was. So that's what I did. And one day we had a barbecue, and I ate. Now, I just ate the chicken, but then I took a bite of vegetables, a bite of macaroni and cheese, a bite of baked beans, and a bite of rice. I'm sorry. That was bad. That was the Sunday in between, okay, because I started on a Monday. My surgery is going to be 2 weeks from that, and then so that's what I did. I'm sorry. I confess. But so that was my mess-up day, but the other stuff was really just playing, okay? So that's what I did. And but I stayed in the protein. Most days, like I said, I was under 400 calories, but I had those 3 eggs. They were 210 calories. They were 18 grams of protein, and they had the same amount of fat as a drink. And I confess, but that's what I did. And over those 2 weeks, I lost 16 pounds over those 2 weeks. But that was it. So I just want to know from anybody else, did you have any problems with the liquid diet? And again, I don't put this out there to encourage anybody to not listen to their doctor, but to let you know if you're starting and you're having a hard time, other people have a hard time. And, try to stay strong. And I just thought it was better to eat the eggs than to just give up and eat something with sugar or something. So I didn't have any sugar. I didn't have, except those bites of the food that one day, I didn't have any carbs. I didn't have anything outside. And I lost the 16 pounds. And I just had the surgery 5 days ago, and the doctor said my liver was fine. So but I want input. And don't do what I did, but I would like to know that I wasn't the only person who didn't absolutely follow the liquid diet. And for those who have to follow it and are following it, God bless you and good luck. Okay, bye.